So your case is being heard by the Armed Forces Tribunal. Here. Your case is being heard by the Armed Forces Tribunal, and some documents you've placed on record, and the army has also been told to place other documents on record. Can you please tell us what those documents? And you've mentioned that the GOC was interested in building a zoo rather than hearing, paying heed to what you were saying.
You see, this zoo document is one of them. And this shows two things. One is the mindset of those people just before war, and how the resources were being misused. And when I was asking for defenses, they were not ready to give. They were using these resources somewhere else. And the other documents which have been placed on record, you will have to check up with my lawyer.
But what has been your stand? I mean, have you been passing on all the intelligence, and what were you telling your commanders at that time?
Everything is on record of these documents, and it will be jumping the gun if I start revealing everything today, because the judge has to take a decision. I don't want to go beyond what has already been spoken by the court, and you will have to kindly wait
No, but you were dismissed from service saying that you did not pass on the information, and that's exactly what you've challenged now.
So that is why I am saying justice will be coming very soon now. Everything was under the threat, under the veil of national security and confidential and things like that.
Do you think it's a new beginning that now the tribunal has asked for all the documents which were earlier held back, saying it's a secret document?
Could you say again?
Do you think it's a new beginning since
It's certainly a new beginning. You see, what happened is that these documents, they are very essential to prove every point which I said. And now, since the judge has said that these will be placed on record, they will have to answer, and the judge will be able to make a absolutely clear opinion after going through them.
Just to refresh us and just to give a background, what did you write to them?
Since the judge has said that these will be placed on record and he will see it, it would be appropriate for me to go anything beyond what the judge has already said.
VP Malik also belongs to the same city. After you were court-martialed, did you interact with him? Also, you've been writing to him in your capacity as the brigade commander.
I was not court-martialed, because if he had tried the court-martial, then the news would have been in his neck. But all the same, when I asked for his interview, he called me for the interview in Delhi. And I waited there for 6 days, but he didn't have the face to meet me. So he told me that tell him to give in writing whatever he wants to say. And these are the documents which I gave it to him in writing. And he himself gave it to the press that time. And they are saying that you must release.
Personally, was there a chance that you could be one-to-one with VP Malik after that?
Personally? No, he always avoids me. And now it's too late to be of any value.
Also, the army is now saying that these documents were classified documents, and the army now wants to proceed against you under the Official Secrets Act for having statelessly taken these documents away after you were dismissed.
The one point which I have told you that a zoo will be constructed. What is secret in that? But what is secret is where were the defense stores used? What were the stores used in the zoo? Where the troops come from? Troops came from the front line. So that they have to answer. So they want to say everything is under national, security, and everything is classified. It's not classified.
What have you sought in your petition? I mean, what is your petition for basically?
I think you will have to go through it. There are 4 or 5 points, and Goswami will be showing them to you.
Sir, आपको लगता है कि जनरल वीपी मलिक का स्टेटमेंट भी रिकॉर्ड होना चाहिए और उन्हें भी ट्राइब्यूनल के सामने पेश होने के लिए?
General Malik is a respondent in this case. He is respondent number 5. He is himself not come, and I don't think his lawyer has appeared. So he depends upon the government lawyer only. So that aspect is looked after there.
क्या लगता है आपको, वो जानबूझ के नहीं आना चाहते हैं कि क्या?
जानबूझ के आने ना आने के तो कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. वो तो रिस्पोंडेंट हैं, उनको जवाब तो देना ही है. उन्होंने लिख के जवाब दिया है जो मेरे उसके अंदर में, और वो अभी जब डॉक्यूमेंट आएंगे तो उनको जस्टिफाई करना पड़ेगा उन्होंने कहा क्या है.
उल्टे आप पे आरोप लगाए थे कि ऑफिशियल सीक्रेट्स आपने डिस्क्लोज किए हैं पब्लिक में और प्रेस में।
वो आप 2 तारीख का लीजिए, 2 दिसंबर का, एंड उस दिन जज साहब क्या कहते हैं, मुझे मुनासिब नहीं होगा कि मैं बहुत ज्यादा बोलूं।
So in Brigadier Surinder Singh's case before the Armed Forces Tribunal, some documents have been placed on record. Can you please tell us what those documents are about?
No, these documents are they are about the activities of the division about the establishing of the zoo. They were using these fighting troops for catching and trapping the animals, and those other troops for making cages, bringing animals and birds, transport they were using for bringing the animals, then the digging material, JCBs, etc., which was supposed to be used for digging of trenches and defenses, they were using for digging and planting trees, all things like that.
So what have you basically tried to establish before the bench by presenting these documents?
We wanted to show that Brigadier Surinder Singh was right. He has appreciated the situation there properly, projected the requirements. He war gamed everything. He said here is the place from where the enemy can intrude. This place defenses should be provided. At this place the deployment should be more. I should be provided more troops. These documents also show that Surinder Singh's requirement having been projected to the senior officers, even right up chief of the army staff, he has projected these requirements.
Those are the documents which you want.
Yes, these are also the documents we have requested the Honorable Court to be placed on record. We have supplied this document enclosed with the application. These documents.
The army has opposed to your applications?
They have opposed the application. Here is the application. They say they have got the permission to prosecute. Now what they say is, that the document which the applicant now wants to place on record are official document of confidential nature besides being sensitive. Now these documents cannot be permitted to be placed on record for want of contravention of Official Secret Act. Now the applicant petitioner is in legal possession of the official documents relating to the threat perception to Headquarter 121 Infantry Brigade area of responsibility and also deployment in the troops. It is submitted that considering the services of the petitioner, we administratively terminated, which is under examination of this. They wanted to prosecute him.
So how important are these documents for your case? How important are these documents for your case? And do you also think that the army, by saying that these documents are classified and should not be brought in public domain, army actually wants to stonewall the proceedings?
In fact, what I would say a little beyond that, no, they are hiding their own misdeeds behind this smoke screen of this false phobia of security of these things. No, these documents will establish that Brigadier Surinder Singh was right and they were wrong. It was a criminal neglect on their part to have ignored his suggestions. He was, asking for the winter air sorties, winter air surveillance, asking for more helicopter sorties. And they said, no, we don't have, we can't provide equipment. They were diverting somewhere else, the defense stores. So all these documents will show what they were doing, what Brigadier Surinder Singh was projecting.